Sanders.
The member for Parkes. Member for Parkes has the call.
My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Infrastructure and Transport. Will the Deputy Prime Minister update the House on the government's progress in delivering the Inland Rail project? And how is it creating jobs for hard-working Australians across the nation? Is he aware of any threats to the delivery of this project?
The Deputy Prime Minister has the call.
Very much. Well, Mr Speaker, I thank the honourable member for his question, and might I commend the honourable member for Parkes on his continued support for the Inland Rail, going right back to his start in the political fray where he was fighting for the Inland Rail. And now we are great to be part of a government that is actually delivering on the Inland Rail. We're delivering on a reform that is ever present, and you can see that during the break we went out and we were unloading lengths of steel 165 metres long, produced by Whyalla steel workers, making sure we back them in, creating a corridor of commerce from Melbourne up to Brisbane, delivering an economic opportunity never seen before in their time to places such as Parkes, which are currently also attracting in investment by Pacific National, a $35 million facility going in there, for places such as Narrabri, for Toowoomba. It's great to go to Toowoomba the other day and see how enthusiastic they are about connecting Wellcamp up to the Inland Rail to create another centre of commerce to actually underpin the growth in the regional economies there. And we see that it's on this side of the House where the vision resides. It was this side of the House that had the capacity to find the money, to put it on the table, to build the Inland Rail. For the Labor Party, and that's where the threat lies, it is no more than a valuable idea. It's like a Royal Dalton set for the local rugby club, a very valuable idea. But it's never going to happen under the Labor Party, and that's completely present. They don't believe in the workers at Whyalla. They don't believe in someone creating the steel for this Inland Rail. They don't believe in creating new centres of commerce at Parkes or Wodonga. They don't have a vision for this nation. And so we're happy to be part of a government that has committed in excess of $9 billion to funding this commitment for the Inland Rail. We're happy to be part of a government that is standing behind the 16,000 direct and indirect jobs that will happen during construction. We're happy to be part of a government that stands behind the $16 billion boost to Australia's GDP by reason of this. We're happy to be part of a government that sees, in historic terms, the growth in places such as Fort Worth and Dallas and what happened with the increase in rail connectivity there, what is currently happening in places such as Korgos on the China-Kazakhstan border. We're happy to have a vision for this nation, because it's so vitally important that if we are to grow this nation, if we are to take the next step, then we have to be a government of vision, and we are doing precisely that. Whether it's Badgerys Creek, whether it's the Inland Rail, whether it's the duplication of the Pacific and Bruce highways, whether it's the investment in the Warrego Highway that we saw the other day, all of this is part of the delivery for a nation that has a great future, but that future resides with a coalition government. And so I say to the member of Parkes that it's been a compliment to work with him, also the member for Riverina, the Deputy Leader of the House, in making sure that we build a stronger nation.
The Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you. My